It's first of all music.
The thing that inspires me is hope for the future.
People recording me.
Pursuing an education.
I don't know.
Arts.
What inspires me are my dreams. Learning a language. Fly!
Movies inspire me.
French people inspire me.
My impending death.
If it's an essay, probably the deadline.
The human ability to be at its best.
Is by Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
A mí me inspira la cultura, cómo impacta la sociedad.
Is my dad. He's the most kindest, selfless, funny person I know, and I'm inspired to be him.
The person who inspires me is C.S. Lewis, because his writing has had a huge impact on my life and someone I would like to write as.
So what inspires me is the fact that there's so much not known about the world and there's so much more to learn, and just the fact that we don't know everything is so inspiring just to learn more.
Okay, so there are a lot of things that inspire me. One of the things that inspires me the most is music, because I feel like it's a universal language and people can communicate everything without even talking. They can communicate emotions and they can communicate excitement and sadness and all this stuff, so that would probably be the thing that inspires me most.
What inspires me? I don't think I'm an inspired person. I'm just doing what I've told myself to do, and I think that inspiration has to come from an outside source, and that if it comes from within, it's just willpower. Right now, it's actually getting me to say this whole monologue about my lack of inspiration is me being inspired by this question that I've heard so many people ask, and it bothers me why people continue to ask it when there is so much to be inspired about, and there's inspired by, and there's also at the same time nothing better to get you to do something than willpower.
The first time I went to an honors rebellion workout, my RA, Angela, was there. Something that's different about her though is that she's in a wheelchair completely. And the exercise is mostly running, like for an hour, a whole hour we just run. But she kept up with us in her little motorized wheelchair. She went through the whole thing that we were running, and I'm like, you know, if she can do it, I can do it. And it was just really inspiring because she was just totally excited about it, and she was doing as much as she could with, you know, all the rest of us who were perfectly fine. So yeah.
My mom really inspires me because she's very hardworking and she's a role model that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And she is my rock, and I couldn't do anything without her.
I think what inspires me would have to be other people. I think no matter what setting I'm in, whether I'm here at school and I'm inspired by other students, or when I watch the news, I get inspired by people who are making a difference in the world, who are bringing about awareness about things that are going on. I get inspired by good things that are going on. I get inspired by bad things that are going on. I get inspired to make a difference and do something worthwhile with my life.
Perspective. I am inspired by people who are really good scientists who are creating new knowledge about the physical world that we live in. I'm also inspired by people who care about issues and care about society and care about doing things that are right. So that could be a political leader, that could be a person just helping out with somebody who has a need or a problem locally. It could be lots of different people. I'm inspired by beautiful art forms. I'm inspired by people who face an uphill battle and find ways to achieve success. I'm inspired by natural beauty, so I just realized all of the things I said thus far were about people and what they did. But if I'm in a beautiful, remote area of the world and it's just spectacular scenery, that can be very inspiring to me. So inspiration comes from lots of different places, but those are some obvious things that come to mind right away.